So good afternoon to all of you. Is my voice is audible to all of you? Is my voice is audible to all of you now? Fine, fine. I think it is audible now. Let's proceed now. So as I have discussed the laminar flow, today we are going to solve some numericals. This is the classroom numericals. Okay, this type of numerical generally will get in your exam. Okay, this type of numerical generally will get in your exam. So read the problem. So what is exactly saying? The oil of viscosity 9 pH is given to you and specific gravity of the oil is 0.9. So it is flowing through horizontal pipe of 60 millimeter diameter. If the pressure drop is 100 meter, length of the pipe is 1800 kilonewton per meter square, determine the rate of the flow. So write down this problem. I am giving you 1 minute to you so that you can write down. So write down this problem. Okay, write down this problem so that I can go to the next page for this solution. So write down it. So fine, let's do this new solution of this one. So what is saying solution? Let me just so now we will do this solution part. So what are the data are given to you? The given data are it is given the dynamic viscosity of the oil is given as 9 pH. Okay, so if you convert into Pascal second, so 1 pH will be how much Pascal second? So 1 pH will be equal to 0.1 Pascal second. So 9 pH will be, this is 9 into this is 0.1, so this is 0.9 Pascal second. What is the specific gravity of the oil? Specific gravity of the oil is given as 0.9. The diameter of the pipe is given to you, that is 60 mm, or we can meter, we can write down this is 0.06 meter. What is the area of cross section area of the pipe? That is pi by 4 into this is d square. So pi by 4 into this is 0.06 square. How much the area is coming out to be calculated? So this area is coming out to 0.002827. This is meter square. Okay, what is the pressure drop is given to you? It is given the pressure drop. The pressure drop in 100 meter length of the 100 meter length of the pipe. What is that pressure drop is given? Del P will be how much? This is 1800 kilopascal. 1800 kilopascal. So first of all we have to find out the discharge in the pipe. So first we have to find out what is the flow rate. What is the flow rate in the pipe? So what is the discharge in the pipe? So what is the pressure drop is given to you? That is, I can write this is P1 minus P2. Suppose this is my pipe. Okay, this is my pipe. My cross pipe. Suppose this is my point 1 and this is my point 2. Okay, and in between the length is given you. This one is 100 meter. Okay, the length is how much given to you? That is 100 meter is length given to you. So I can write down the P1 into P2. Already I derived one formula. What is the pressure drop formula in laminar flow? That is Hagen-Poiseuille formula. Okay, that is 32 mu PL divided by this is d square. What is this B? This B is called as average velocity. Never forget, this is called average velocity of flow. Okay, so now this pressure drop is given to you. How much it is given? 1800 kilopascal. So I can multiply into 10 to the 3. So I can, this is pascal, will be equal to, this is 32 into mu is how much given to you? This is 0.9, and v you have to find out, and L is given 100 meter length. Okay, and diameter is given to you, this is 0.06. Can you able to find out the average velocity of the flow? Average velocity of the flow is coming out to be, this is 2.25 meter per second. So this is my average velocity of the flow. Now what is the discharge? Discharge will be equal to cross sectional area of the pipe into the average velocity of the flow. So what is the cross sectional? This is pi by 4 into d square. What is the d? 0.06 square into average velocity of flow is given 2.25. Now what is the flow rate? Flow rate, how much you are getting? Find out this one. What is the flow rate? That is 0.00636 meter cube per second, or in liter you can find out by multiplying 1000, 6.36 liter per second. Okay, now we have to check whether it is a laminar flow or not. How we can ensure that whether it is a laminar flow or turbulent flow? By finding out the Reynolds number. Good afternoon to all of you. So Reynolds number will be equal to, this is rho E d by, this is mu. What is density is given to you? Density, how much is given to you? 0.9 specific gravity is given to you. So you can find out, this is by density of the water we multiplied. Density, this one is 1. What is the B? We already found out. B we found out, this is 2.25 into diameter of the pipe, how much? This is 0.06. Dynamic viscosity is how much? That is how much dynamic? This is 0.9. So how much this is coming out? Reynolds number, this is coming out to be 135. Is it less than 2000? Yes, it is less than 2000. So it is which type of flow is this one? This is a laminar flow. Yes, we confirm that this is a laminar flow, as our Reynolds number is less than 2000. Okay, so we found out the discharge in the pipe. What is next is asking? We found out this one. We found out. What is second is asking? The center line velocity. What is the center line velocity? Means maximum velocity, because at center the velocity is maximum. So it is asking maximum velocity. So if you find out what is maximum velocity, what is maximum velocity? Maximum velocity in pipeline will be equal to, yesterday I derived, this is 2 times average velocity. 2 times average velocity. So this is 2 into, this is 2.25. This is how much coming? This is 4.5 meter per second. Okay, this is 4.5 meter per second. So now we found out the second bit. Now third, what is asking? The total frictional drag over 100 meter length. Okay, in 100 meter length, what is the frictional resistance offered by this pipe material in the to the direction of the flow? Okay, what is the frictional drag? So now we have to find out the frictional drag. So third it is asking, so this is on, this one is second. Third it is asking what is the frictional drag. So I can find out. So it is asking total frictional drag over 100 meter length of pipe. 100 meter length of pipe. Okay, now what is the, suppose this is my pipe. Okay, this is my pipe, and we have to find out, suppose this is my section 1, this is my section 2, and the distance between this one is given you as 100 meter. Okay, so we have to find out what is the frictional resistance or frictional drag. Okay, so how can find out? So that frictional drag will be equal to shear stress, wall shear stress into the surface area, of the pipe. Okay, So this is wall shear stress into surface area is how much? This is pi d into L. Okay. Now first of all, you have to find out what is the wall shear stress. Now first of all, you find out what is the wall shear stress. What is wall shear stress? Yesterday we derived this one. Is minus del p by del x into this is r by 2. Okay, and this one is called as maximum shear stress. This one is called as maximum shear stress. What now we have to find out what is del p by del x. So minus del p by del x is how much? This is negative of, this is P2 pressure at point 2 minus pressure at point 1. This is x2 minus x. What is this? I can write down this is P1 minus P2 by this x2 minus x1 is how much? This distance is how much? This is length L. So I can this is L. Okay. What is P1 minus P2? So this is nothing but del P by L. Okay, del P by L. What is del P? What is this del P? Del P is given 1800 kilopascal. Okay. So 1800 kilopascal I mean on into 10 to the 3. So convert the pascal. What is the length? This is 100 length. So what is this value is coming out to be? This value is coming out to be 18,000. Okay, 18,000. This is Newton per meter square per meter length of the pipe. Okay, now find out. Now can you find out the wall shear stress? Now can you find out the wall shear stress? So now this wall shear stress we can find out. This wall shear stress will be equal to, this is minus del p by del is how much? This is 18,000 into this r by 2. R is how much given to you? Okay, diameter is given 0.06 by 2. This is r divided by this is 2. So how much it is coming? This is coming 270 Newton per meter square. Okay, so we found out wall shear stress. Can you able to find out now what is the friction drag? So this is wall shear stress multiplied with the surface area. Okay, so this is 270 into this is pi into diameter is 0.06, L is 100 meter. So now what is the drag? Frictional drag. Frictional drag is coming out to be 5089 Newton. Okay, this is the force, or we can say this one 5.089 kilonewton. Okay, so you solve along with me so that your concept will be clear. Okay, so now we have to find out what is the next parameter is asking. So next it is asking, we found out this one, we found out this one, and we found out this one. So now it is asking what is the power required to maintain the flow. Okay, what is the power required to maintain the flow? Okay, so power we know what is the power required to maintain the. So fourth number it is asking what is the power, what is power required or power loss, how much power is lost, that much power required. You can say this is power loss or this is power required. What is power required? This is the frictional resistance, drag force resistance into the average velocity, into this average velocity. Okay, so frictional resistance will be how much? This is 5.089 into average velocity. How much we found out? This is 2.25. So this is how much coming? This is 11.45. This is kilowatt because this is in kilonewton. Okay, so this is the power required or power loss. Okay, now you can find out this power another way also. What is the formula I told you? So this can also find out power loss will be equal to, remember this one, m dot g into head loss. Okay, m dot is how much? M dot is how much? This is this is rho q. Okay, and g, head loss I can write down, this is change in pressure by this is what, rho into g. Okay, change in pressure, because a head I can write on change in pressure by density into acceleration due to gravity. So the density this gone. So what is the power loss formula now? Is power loss will be equal to, this is q into del p. So by this formula also you can find out the power. Same it will come. Okay, So the last parameter is asking what is the velocity gradient. Now it is asking what is the velocity. We found out this one, velocity gradient at the pipe wall. Okay, what is the velocity gradient? How can you find out velocity gradient? So now the 5 thing it is asking the velocity gradient. The velocity gradient. So velocity gradient is what? Okay, means that at pipe wall, it is asking at pipe wall. Okay, means it is asking du by this is dy at y will be equal to 0. And suppose this is my pipe. Okay, this is my pipe. Okay, and this is my center line of the pipe. It is asking at this distance. We are measuring r from center line and y from the boundary. Okay, y from the boundary. What is this y? Y will be capital R, radius of the pipe, minus r. If you take this one as the radius, this one as the radius, this is y equal to r minus r. Okay, what is this wall shear stress? I can write down this wall shear stress. I can write down from Newton's law of viscosity, mu into this is du by dy. So what is this du by dy? So this du by dy will be equal to, this is wall shear stress divided by this is mu. Okay, so we have to find out this one. Because at y equal to 0, the shear stress will become maximum shear stress, and that is nothing but is called as wall shear stress. Because shear stress distribution is how? The shear stress distribution will be like this, shear stress distribution. So this is the shear stress distribution. This is called maximum shear stress, or this is called wall shear stress. Okay, so what is the velocity gradient? This is du by dy. It is asking y, it will be equal to 0. This is wall shear stress. We already have found out this is 270 divided by this is 0.9 dynamic viscosity. So this is coming out to be 300 second inverse. This is the velocity gradient. The last parameter it is asking to find out the velocity and shear stress at 8 millimeter from the wall. Remember, this is asking from the wall. It is not asking from the center. Okay. So it is asking, the last one is asking the velocity and shear stress at 8 mm from the wall. It is asking from the wall, means suppose this is my pipe. Okay, this is my pipe. Okay, and this is my center line of the pipe, and it is asking if you draw the velocity distribution and the shear stress distribution. This is my shear stress distribution. Okay, velocity distribution, shear stress distribution, and it is asking at a distance of how much? This is y will be equal to 8 mm. What is this velocity and shear stress magnitude? It is asking. Okay, so now we have to find out what is the general form of the u velocity. That is minus 1 by 4 mu into this is del p by del x into this is r square minus this is r square. Okay, so it is asking at y will be equal to 8 mm. Okay, or this is 0.008 meter. Okay, so now we know that y will be what? Suppose this is my radius of the pipe, this one my radius of the pipe. So y will be how much? This is r minus r. Okay, what is r? What is this? Y is given, this is given 0.008. Okay, what is the radius of the pipe? This is 0.03. This is minus r. So what is r we are getting? We are converting y into the form of r. So r we are getting, this is 0.022 meter. Found out this r because the formula is given in the form of r. The velocity distribution formula, it is given in the form of r. Okay, so we are converting into the form y. We are converting y to the r. Okay, that is my objective. Now we can use the formula to find out. So velocity distribution will be equal to this u at 8 mm will be equal to minus 1 by 4 mu, it is 0.9 into del p by del x. Del p by del x already found out, so this is 1800. Del p is given 1800 kilopascal, so 10 to the power 3, this is pascal. X dx is length, is this length is given you as 100 meter. Everything we are finding in 100 meter. Okay, so this is 100 meter, del x is 100 meter into this is r square minus r square. R is our 0.03, the diameter is 0.06 given to you, square minus r square 0.022. So what is the velocity we are getting from here? This is we are getting 2.08 meter per second. This is velocity at 8 mm. Okay, this type of question will come in your exam or semester exam. Okay, now it is asking what is the shear stress at that point. Okay, now it is asking what is the shear stress at 8 mm. It is asking, okay, what is the shear stress at 8 mm. Now we have to find out what is the shear stress. The shear stress we can find out. So what is the shear stress general form? That is nothing but will be equal to minus the del p by del x into this is r by 2. This is equation 1. What is the wall shear stress, or this is called maximum shear stress? Okay, this is wall shear stress or maximum shear stress. How much? This is minus del p by del x into this is capital R by 2. Now I am dividing equation 1 with equation 2. What I am getting? This is tau divided this is tau wall will be equal to this is R by R. Okay, now we can converting this tau will be equal to tau wall into R by R. This is my formula. Can I use to calculate? So now I am writing here this tau will be equal to, at 8 mm we have to find out tau at 8 mm. So wall shear stress already we have found out. Wall shear stress is how much? This is 270 already we have found out. Into small r is at what distance? This is r is what? Because this is y na. This y is converted into the r. What is the r value we got here? The r value we got here is this one. This is 0.022. Okay, so this is 0.022 divided by this is capital R is how much? This is 0. Now what is the shear stress at 8 mm? The shear stress at 8 mm will be equal to 198 kilonewton per meter. Actually what I actually used, see this is my center line. Okay, this is my axis and this is the maximum shear stress and this is wall shear stress. Okay, wall shear stress is, you can use simply this formula. Wall shear stress, this is R. Okay, and it is asking the shear stress at a distance of smaller. Okay, smaller. What is this shear stress? It is asking. Can you use this triangle similarity? Simply I have used that one. Just use this triangle similarities, this big triangle and this small triangle. Can you able to find out? Because this capital R is known to you, small r is known to you, wall shear stress is known to you. Can you find out this small shear stress or not? Just have to use the triangle similarity. This is center line of the pipeline. This x is center line of pipeline. I hope it is clear now. I hope it is clear to all of you. So this is the all about one problem, because in one problem everything I have put. So all the question which will probable question it may come in your semester exam, that will be I kept here. Now we will go to the next question. So this is question number 2. You read this question. Okay, read this question. So this question is this. So oil absolute viscosity 1.5 poise is there, density is given to you, and through 30 centimeter pipe diameter is given to you. If the head loss in 3000 meter length of the pipe is 20 meter, head loss due to friction is given to you. Assuming laminar flow is also mentioned. So you have to determine the velocity, Reynolds number and friction factor. Okay, you have to find out the velocity. Okay, so velocity, because this head loss is given to you. I am doing the solution here. See, it is given the dynamic viscosity. What is the given data? So these are the given data. What is the given data? Mu will be equal to how much? This is 1.5 poise is given to you. What is the Pascal second? I have to convert into SI unit. So 1.5 into 0.1. So this is coming out to be 0.15 Pascal second. You just solve with me so that next time you not there is no requirement to read again this problem. So there is a practice you will get from this live class. So density of the fluid is given how much? This is 848 plus 0.3. This is kg per meter cube. And diameter is given to you. This is how much? This 30 centimeter is given to you. So this is meter is 0.30 meter. What is the head loss is given to you? Head loss is given to you how much? This is 20 meter is given to you. What is the length of the pipe is given to you? That is 3000 meter is given to you. And it is also told the flow is laminar. It means what? It means the Reynolds number is less than 2000. The Reynolds number is less than 2000. Only 40 students today they are watching. Why are other students are not they are studying themselves? So we have to find out first the velocity. Okay, we have to find out what is the velocity. Velocity means what? It is indirectly asking the what is the average velocity. Okay, what is the average velocity? So we know this change in pressure will be equal to what? This is 32 mu VL by this is d square. Okay, what is the head loss due to head loss? Head loss is what? Because that is the pressure difference. This del P by this is rho G. Okay, so this is nothing but 32 mu VL divided by this is rho G into this is d square. Okay, so now this is given to you. Can you able to find out this V from here? So if you find out V, it is how much coming? This V we can find out. This is rho G into this head loss into this one is how much? This d square divided by this is 32 into this is mu into L. So can you put all the data are given to you? What is the density is given to you? This is given you 848.3 is given to you into this is G is how much? This is 9.81 into head loss due to head loss is given 20 meter into what is the d square? That is 0.30 square. Okay, into 32 into what is the dynamic viscosity? This is 0.15 into this 3000 into this length is 3000. Okay, so now can you able to find out what is the velocity of flow? So velocity of the flow will be equal to this is 1.04. This is meter per second. 1.04 meter per second. So first job is over for us. Second is Reynolds number. Very easy. Reynolds number we can find out. So Reynolds number we can find out because it is already told you Reynolds number. You have to check whether it is a laminar flow or turbulent flow. Rho V d by mu. Okay. So this rho is how much? This is given to you 848.3 into B. B is how much? This is 1.04 and diameter is how much given to you? This is 0.30. What is the base dynamic viscosity? This is 0.15. How much your Reynolds number you are getting? That is 1764.5. So which is less than 2000. So this is a laminar. Hence it is a laminar flow. In engineering service subjective question or SSC staff selection commission, you write this subjective question like this, everything neat and clean, so that you will get full mark. Okay, so Reynolds number we found out. Last it is asking what is the friction factor. Last it is asking what is the friction factor. In my lecture I told you for laminar flow, okay, for laminar flow the friction factor will be equal to that is 64 by Re. Okay, how it is come? Just you equate this formula as head loss due to friction in pipe flow. No, we have already studied about this FL V square by this is 2G into D, and this Hagen-Poiseuille formula is how much? This is 32 mu VL divided by this is rho G D square. You equate these two equations. Why? Because These two formula are used in both laminar and turbulent. Friction factor you have to find out is 64. RE is how much? This is 1764. I think you can calculate. You calculate and find out. Okay, this point something it will come 0.00. तो बफरिंग का प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है क्या? Is it clear now? Is it clear now? Is it clear now? So fine. Just make it to 360p. Okay, fine. Now it is good. Okay, thank you. So now we'll go to the last problem of today class. Is called next problem. So read this problem carefully because today the internet connection is little bit slow right over here. So I am staying in a village. Okay, so here internet connection is little bit slow. That is the only reason for this one, but let me sort out this problem. Okay, so now you read this problem. A fluid of viscosity is given 8 pH, specific gravity is 1.2, flowing through a circular pipe, diameter is given to you. It is asking to find out what is the pressure gradient. Okay, so what are the given data are there? Okay, what are the given data are there? The given data are, okay, the given data are, the mu is given to you as this is 8 pH. Okay, the mu is given to as 8 pH. Okay, the mu is given to this one 8 pH. Let me dark is more so that it can be clearly visible. And so I can convert this one to a, this mu, this is 0.8 into this is 0.1, so this is coming to 0.08, this is Pascal into second. Okay, now what is the specific gravity is given to you? That is given 1.2. So we can find out density will be equal to 1.2 into this 1000 will be equal to 1200 kg per meter cube. Okay, so now the density is given to you, density is given already found, this diameter is given to you. So diameter is given to you, this is 100 mm. So diameter is given 100 mm. So this is nothing but this is 0.1 mm. Okay, and it is given you the wall shear stress. See, it is given the at the pipe wall the shear stress is how much? 210 Newton per meter square. So wall shear stress is given to you. The wall shear stress or maximum shear stress is given to you. This is 210 Newton per meter square. Okay, So first of all, it is asking what is the pressure gradient. So del P by del X, what is the pressure gradient is asking. Can you able to find out pressure gradient? So this tau wall shear stress will be equal to this minus del P by del X into this is R by 2. This is R by 2. So what is this wall shear stress? So the wall shear stress is given 210. Okay. Into minus, you have to find out this pressure gradient. Into this R by 2 is how much? This is diameter 0.1 half. This is by half. Okay. So now the pressure gradient is how much? We are getting this minus del P by del X. It is coming out to be what is the pressure gradient? This is 8,400 Newton per meter square. Or we can say this del P by del X will be equal to minus 8,400 Newton per meter square per meter length of the pipe. Per meter length of the pipe. Okay, this is my pressure gradient, and this pressure gradient will remain constant. Okay, the pressure will decrease, but change in pressure with respect to change in length of the pipe will remain constant throughout the flow. That is the assumption has been taken in this derivation. So now it is asking what? Now it is asking the average velocity and Reynolds number. So it is asking average velocity. Okay, now it is asking what is the average velocity. Second, it is asking what is the average velocity of the flow. So what is the average velocity of the flow? We know that one will be equal to this average velocity, or this is called V average, will be equal to this is maximum velocity by half. Okay, so this is half of what is the maximum velocity formula? This is minus 1 by 4 mu into del P by del X into R square. Okay, so this is half into minus 1 by 4 into mu. 4 into mu is how much? This is 0.8. Okay, 0.8 Pascal second into del P by del X. How much we found out? This is minus 8,400. You already have found out. Into this R square is how much? This is 0.1 by 2 to the power whole square. Okay, because diameter is given how much? This is 0.1 mm. So what is the average velocity we are getting? This average velocity we are getting from this one, it is getting a 3.28 meter per second. 3.28 meter per second. Okay, so now we have to find out what is the Reynolds number. What is the Reynolds number? So Reynolds number formula is what? Reynolds number will be equal to rho V D by this is mu. What is the density? Density is 1,200 into velocity is what? This is average velocity you have to take. Okay, this is 3.28. What is the diameter? Diameter is 0.1. Okay, and mu is how much? This is 0.8. So what is this Reynolds number? Okay, so this Reynolds number we are getting, this is 492. Is it less than 2000? Yes, it is less than 2000. Hence we can write down hence the flow is called as laminar flow. Okay, so I think it is clear to all of you right now. We have solved 3 numericals about various types. Okay, so that is the thing. I hope you are enjoying this. Sometimes the buffering issue, if it is there, then inform me so that I can sort it out. Otherwise we will stop the class at that moment. If there is the problem will be the issue will be larger, then we will stop the class at that time. Now you will solve some engineering service problem. Okay, now we will solve some engineering service problem. So this is, that's how 2-3 problem will solve, so that So this is the first numerical for us. This is the first numerical for us today. A symmetrical right circular cone of wood. This is the buoyancy. This is the third chapter. Already we have solved all the engineering service problem from these properties of the fluid. Second, we have already all problem we have solved from the hydrostatic chapter, pressure measurement, hydrostatic force. Third chapter, this is called buoyancy and metacentric height. This is called buoyancy and metacentric height. Okay, a symmetrical right circular cone of wood which floats in fresh water with axis vertical. It is saying a circular cone will be there. A circular cone will be there, and it is floating in water. Okay, it is floating in water. What is the length? The height of this one is given as you L. Okay, this height is given you L, and the height of that portion which has been submerged is, what would be the center of buoyancy? It is asking what is the center of buoyancy. You can say the answer right over here. So center of buoyancy, it is nothing but this is centroid of the submerged area or volume of water displaced. The centroid of the submerged area. Okay, the centroid of the submerged area. Okay, how much has been submerged? This has been submerged in water. What is the centroid of the cone? If you remember, the centroid of the cone from the apex part, that is called as 3h by 4, and from this base part it is called as h by 4. Okay, so it is asking from where? It is asking height of central buoyancy from the apex. See, from the apex it is asking. So which one is correct? This is 3h by 4. This is 3h by 4. Okay, so option D is correct. Option D is. Tanmay Samal is correct. Tanmay Samal is correct. Nice, Tanmay. Okay, next we will go to next question. Next question we are going to. So this is the question for you. So a homogeneous circular cylinder of length h, radius r, of specific gravity of the cylinder is s, which floats in water, and the relation is given to you as, this is r will be equal to 2 by 3rd of h. Under which condition the flowing condition will be unstable? It is asking the which condition this will become unstable. Okay, so let me solve this. So this is a very nice question. Okay, so a cylinder is there. Okay, a cylinder is there, and which is floating in water, and the height of the cylinder is given you, this one is h. Understand this carefully. So the depth of immersion, suppose I am assuming this one is x. Okay, and this is the center line of this body, and suppose this is my center of gravity, and this one is my center of buoyancy. Okay, this one is my center of buoyancy, and here it is given r will be equal to how much? This is 2h by 3 is given to you. R will be equal to 2h by 3 is given to you. Okay, so now if this is my meta center, so what is the GM? What is the GM? So GM will be equal to, this is BM minus this is BG. Okay, so in order to, the body will be unstable equilibrium. For unstable equilibrium, what is the condition? This metacentric height will be less than 0. Okay, means indirectly I can say this BM will be less than this BG. Okay, that is the condition. So what is this BM? How we can find out this BM? So BM will be equal to what? This is minimum moment of inertia divided by how much volume has been submerged. Minimum moment of inertia of the plan. Okay, top view. Okay, if you see that it is from top view, the cylinder, how it is look like, because this is my front view. This one is my front view. Okay, what is the top view? The top view, to see from the top, this is my top view. It is look like a circle. Okay, and this is my axis. Okay, this is my x axis, and this is my y and you have to find out moment of inertia in each axis, and you have to consider the minimum moment of inertia. So to consider the minimum moment of inertia. So here the moment of inertia of a circle will be same both the side. Okay, so I can write down this is pi d4 by 64 divided by how much volume has been submerged. This part of the volume has been submerged in water. What is the volume? And this is given, I assume this one is x. So this is the pi cross section area, pi by 4 d square into this x. This part has been submerged in water. Okay, so this is, if you solve, this is coming out to be, this is coming out to d square divided by this is 16x. Okay, this is your bm. This is your bm. Okay, so what is this diameter? This diameter nothing but this is 2 times radius. So this is 2 times radius to the whole square divided by 16 into this is x. So it is coming out to be r square divided by this is 4x. R square divided, this is equation 1. Okay, this is r square by 4x. So now you have to find out what is the depth of immersion. You have to find out what is this x. What is this x? You have to find out. So what is the formula? I already discussed in buoyancy. The specific gravity of the body into total height. So this is my total height of the body. Suppose this is my h. Okay, specific gravity of the body into total height will be equal to specific gravity of the fluid. Here water is the fluid into the depth of immersion. Okay, so specific gravity of the body is how much? This is s into h will be equal to specific gravity of the water is 1 into this is x. Okay, so this will be, x will be equal to s into h. Let this is equation 2. Okay, so now bm I can write down if I put the equation 2 value in equation 1. So if I put the equation 2 in equation 1, what is the thing I am getting? This bm I am getting as this r square divided by this is 4 into s into h. 4 into s into s. Let this is equation. Okay, let is equation 3. Now I can find out this bg. What is this bg? Bg will be equal to, suppose this is my axis, suppose this is my point O, suppose this is point B, suppose this point is G and this point is M. So what is this bg? So the bg will be equal to, this is OG minus OB. So OG means half, this is h by 2 minus this is x by 2. Okay, half of the body. So this connect, this is h minus x by 2. Okay, that this is equation. Okay, and for unstable equilibrium I already told you that for unstable equilibrium, this bm is less than equal to this is bg. What is this bm? Equation 1 you see bm. Equation 3, this is r square divided by 4 s into h is less than equal to this is bg, how much? This is h minus x by 2. Okay, and one condition already in problem it is given, this r will be equal to this is 2h by 3. It is given you in numerical, the relationship. Okay, so here I can put this one, this r you to put in this equation. R you put this, how much? This is 4h square divided by this is 9 into this is 4 s into h less than, it will be equal to, and already you know that this x will be equal to s into h. Okay, I put in this one. So this kind right, h you take common, this is 1 minus s divided by this is 2. Okay, now you solve this. Equation, you will get your answer. Now if you solve this equation, that is coming out to be h divided by this is 9 into s, this is less than equal to this is h into 1 minus s divided by this is 2. Okay, I am now bringing everything one side. This is 9s square minus 9s plus 2 less than equal to 0. Now if you solve this one, this is coming out to be 3s minus 1 into this is 3s minus 2 less than equal to 0. What is the range we are getting this as? The s we are getting as range, this should be greater than equal to 1 by 3 and less than equal to this is 2 by 3. Less than will be equal to 2 by 3. So this is the condition that specific gravity will be, if the specific gravity of the body will be lies in between 1 by 3 to 2 by 3, then the body will be in unstable equilibrium condition. Unstable equilibrium condition. So which one is correct? So if you see that what is the answer we are getting, S is less than will be equal to 1 by 3 and less than greater than less than will be equal to 2 by 3. What is 1 by 3? This is 0.33. Okay, 0.33, and it is less than equal to this is 0.6. Okay, this is my option. So which one is correct? This is a very nice question which has come in year 1997. This question is penned. Okay, fine. Okay, now we'll go to the next question. This is the next question. You see, very interesting. I'm solving and writing this question for you, and I'm taking a time to prepare all this material for you, and all this PDF are available in that link. Go to the description part and find out the link. And one point I'm making clear today, any student are saying that, sir, I have not shared this video link to all the students. So make sure I'm every day, every evening I'm sharing this link to your WhatsApp group. Okay, what you do from your side, you just go to my channel, you just subscribe and press the bell icon. That is, a bell icon will be there. Press the bell icon so that whenever I will be live or whenever I will put a video, so that you will get the notification. Directly you will get the notification. There is no requirement whether you are opening the WhatsApp or not. Directly from your mobile, if you open the net, you will get a notification that I am in live. So you cannot miss the video, you cannot miss the lecture. Okay. So yesterday night your branch representative was discussing with me, and this is the idea I found out today. So now you see, this is IS 2000 year question. The body is floating as shown in the figure, and you see it is asking whether which one is correct. Okay, there is a disturbing moment is created. Okay, there is a disturbing moment is created. This is given by the external moment. Okay, there is an external disturbing moment is created. And what is happening? You see, if the weight of the body is acting what? A weight of the body is acting downward. Weight of the body is acting down. And through the meta center, what will happen? This buoyancy force will act. Okay. Now this is the lever arm. This is the perpendicular distance between two force. Okay, and these two forces are acting parallel to each other in opposite direction. Okay, these two forces are parallel to each other and acting in opposite direction. Okay, and there is a perpendicular distance in between them. What will happen? Again, it will create a additional moment in addition to with this disturbing moment. Okay, in spite of, it will create a disturbing moment. This W and FB, how it is acting? The W acting is this downward, and FB is acting upward. Okay, and this is the lever arm. Okay, how it is create a moment? It is create a clockwise. So again, it will try to rotate the body. Okay, again it will try to rotate the body. In spite of it will make the body into this original position, it is now trying to rotate the body. So what is the conclusion we can get it from here? If the meta center will be fall below the center of gravity, then the body will be unstable equilibrium. Here see, the meta center is now below the center of gravity of the body. So what will happen? This body is rotationally unstable. This is body is rotationally unstable. So which one is correct? Option B. The body is rotationally unstable. D is correct. Sunit Sahu is correct. Sunit Sahu is correct. Sir, मैं कल अटेंडेंस देना भूल गई थी. हाँ, one attendance fee. Your I am my lecture will be over around 5:30. In between that, my lecture is over. Okay. So that link will be valid for 10 minutes. Because why? Most of the students, they are not attending the classes directly. They are going to the library. They are putting the attendance. So I make a criteria. After this lecture, only for 10 minutes, the students who are actually watching this video, who are attending this live classes, they are only live. Okay, they can do the attendance quickly. Okay, that is my objective. That's why 10 minutes only this attendance link will be valid. After that, it will not valid. So make sure after 10 minutes the link will be, you can put your attendance. Thank you. So now this is the third problem. See this problem. So this is the IS 2001 problem. A metal cube size 15 centimeter is given to you, and specific gravity of the metal is given to you 8.6. It is submerged in 2 layers of liquid. It is submerged in 2 layers of the liquid. It is asking what is the percentage of the volume of the cube remaining above the interface. Okay, remaining of the approximately you have to find out. Now I am drawing the figure. Okay, so a metal cube is there. So this is the cube. Okay, and what will happen? There is an interface there. Above the interface, what will happen? The water is there. Here is water, and here is what will happen. Here is mercury is there. Okay, and this side of the cube is how much? This is 15 centimeter cube. I mean this one is how much? This one is 15 centimeter. Okay, suppose the x percentage of the metal x percentage of the, what is this, a metal cube is above the water interface. This is called interface. This one is called water mercury interface. Okay, so above this interface, suppose x percentage is under the water, and suppose this is how much? This is 1 minus x percentage will be under the mercury. Now to find out the x, so what is the equilibrium condition I can use? So the net force in y direction will be equal to 0. Suppose this is my positive x and this is my positive y. What is the net force? Okay, so weight of the body is acting downward. Okay, will be equal to the buoyancy force will be given by the water plus the buoyancy force will be given by the mercury. What is this weight of the body? That is density of the body into volume of the body into g. What is the buoyancy force? I can write down. This is density of the water into how much volume of this metal has been submerged in water. This much has been submerged inside this water. Okay, so I can represent this one as, so this much has been submerged inside this water into g plus density of the mercury into how much has been submerged inside the mercury. This much has been submerged inside the mercury. So this much has been submerged inside the mercury. G. Okay, so I can write down this one as density of the body into this is volume of the body. Suppose I represent this is B into G to density of the water. How much has been submerged inside this water? Let's suppose this x times of the V. Okay, x times of the V into G plus this density of the mercury into this how much volume of the body submerged in this mercury is 1 minus x times of the V to G. Now see, this VG are gone, VG gone. Here also this VG are cancelled. Now everything you divided by water. So I am divided by this is water. I am dividing this is water in order to make into this specific gravity. So this is nothing but specific gravity of the metal body. Okay, it will be equal to, this is x plus 1 minus x into the specific gravity of the mercury. Now I reduce this is a formula. Now put the value, get the answer. What is the specific gravity body is given to you? That is how much? That is 8.6. That is 8.6 will be equal to x into 1 minus x into 13.6. Now if you solve this one, this is coming out to be, this x is coming out to be 0.396. This, or you convert into the percentage. What is in percentage of x? That is 39.6 percentage of the cube which has been submerged inside the water. Which has been submerged inside the water. So which one is correct? Approximately, this is approximately we can say the 40%. Okay, so this is exact answer is coming 39.6% is coming, but approximately I can go for 40%. Okay, so now we'll go to our next question. Okay, you see this question. So consider the following statement related to buoyancy in static. Okay, principal buoyancy is both floating body and submerged body. Yes, principle of buoyancy is applicable to both floating body and turbulent body. This is correct. Archimedes formulated the first theory of buoyancy. Yes, Archimedes only one person. Eureka, Eureka, he ran to the Eureka king and he told, I had discovered one theory that is called Archimedes theory. Okay. Then third is, in analyzing the buoyancy of a floating body, it is assumed that the resultant vertical force means what? This is talking about the buoyancy force minus this weight of the body. Okay, this is the resultant force passes through center of pressure. Is it? Center pressure is nothing but, this is in hydrostatic, that is given by this horizontal thrust of the water. Okay, that is nothing but, that is when you put obstruction planar surface, you insert a planar surface into the water exerted thrust or resultant thrust, that thrust will passes through the center of pressure. Okay, so theory is not correct. So that total, this buoyancy force will passes through what point? That is called as center of buoyancy. That is called the center of buoyancy. The center of buoyancy is correct. So only option 3 is correct, incorrect. So option 3 means this is, which one is correct? So this one is correct, because in every option 3 is present. In fluid diagram of a floating body, summation of all horizontal forces taken as 0. Yes, summation of all the horizontal and vertical, we are taking free body diagram of the floating body, and that's why the horizontal force are equal to each other. That's why it is cancelling each other. So the correct option will be for this one is option B. Option B. Option C, option B. Yes, Sibujana is correct. Subhasri Kanta is correct. Vishnupad Raut is correct. Okay. Now we will go to the next question. The next question. You see this question? So as a solid cylinder, Jiban Jyoti Behra is correct. Asutosh Behra is correct. Alisa Agarwal is correct. Okay. So solid cylindrical length. You try to solve this question. This is also similar to that question already I solved. Try to solve this question. A solid cylinder of length L is given to you and diameter is given. What is the ratio of L by D is given, and it is asking at neutral equilibrium. It is asking at neutral equilibrium what is this ratio of L to D. So try this one. Take a note and try to solve this. Suppose solid cylinder that plan, if you see that elevation part, front view, to see the front view, this is my front view. Okay, so this is my, how much? This is my L. This is called length. This is length, and this is my diameter. This one is my diameter. Suppose the depth of immersion will be X. Okay, and we know for neutral equilibrium, from neutral equilibrium, for neutral equilibrium, what is the condition? The metacentric height will be equal to 0. Metacentric height will be equal to 0. Means what? This BM minus this BG will be equal to 0. Means what? This BM will be equal to 0. We get one condition. Now what is this BM? One step by step we have to go now. So what is this BM? This BM is how much? BM will be equal to minimum moment of inertia of the plan of the body divided how much volume has been, how much volume of the body has been submerged inside this water. Okay. If you saw the top view, the top view will be look like this. This is my top view. Okay. Diameter is given one. This one is D. D. Okay. And this is my X axis, and this is my Y axis, and this is my Z axis. Okay. The water. Now what is this minimum moment of inertia? Okay, so now if you put what is this BG, BG will be equal to, this is OG minus OB. This is nothing but equal to, this is L minus X by, this is L minus. Now what is BM? BM will be equal to, this is pi D4 by 64. divided by how much volume has been submerged. This much of area has been submerged inside this water. Okay, so this is nothing but this will be pi by 4 into d square into this x will be equal to bg. How much? This is L minus x by 2. Now if you simplify this equation, if you solve and simplify this equation, how much it is coming? So let me write this one as here. Okay, so how much this is coming? This is coming d square divided by 16x will be equal to L minus x by 2. Let me this is put as equation 1. Okay, now you have to find out what is the depth of immersion. Suppose this is this cylindrical body, and this part has been submerged inside this water. Okay, this part has been submerged inside this water, and this is how much given? This is given to you as this is L. Okay, this is given to you as L. So I can use this equation: specific gravity of the body into this L, height of the body, specific gravity of the fluid is water, into the depth of immersion. So how much depth has been immersed? This is the specific gravity of the body into L. This is 1 into x. So what is this x? This x will be equal to specific gravity body is how much? This is 0.6 into this is L. So this is the relationship. This is equation 2. Now put this equation 2 in this equation 1. So put this equation 2 in equation 1 and solve. You will get the answer. You will get the answer. Now if you put the equation 2 value, I am putting this equation 2 in this equation 1. In this equation 1. So that is nothing but this is I got d square divided by this is 16x will be equal to L minus x by 2. This is my equation 1. So now if you put this is how much? This is d square divided by this 16 into x. X is how much? 0. This is 6L. This is 0.6L. Okay, will be equal to L minus this is 0.6L divided by this is 2. Now if you solve this one, how much you are getting? This L by d will be equal to this is root over of 25 by this is 48. So this is coming out with 5 by 4 root. So this L by d is coming out to be this is 5 by this is 4. So which one is correct? Yes, option B. B is correct. Satyadeep Behra is correct. Okay, Smriti Rapanja Deep, Pritam Patra, and Satyadeep Samal, Bhumika Bhanja, Sanchira Mark, Alisa Agrawal, Pritam Patra, all are correct. Nice. Now we will go to the last question today's class. Yes, this is the last question of today's class to solve. Okay, this is the last question of today's class. And some assignment I will give to you. Just solve it. Okay. So I will write in that PDF. You just download this PDF from the description part. There I have written the assignment for you. You just solve this assignment. One day I will do a test for you. Okay, we prepare for that one. I will announce. I will test. So a rectangular pontoon. Okay, rectangular pontoon has a width of 6 meter and length 12 meter. And draught means what is the submerged depth is given. 1.5 meter is given in fresh water and it is asking in sea water. Okay. So first of all, for water, what is the for water, if you draw the figure, let me draw here. For water, the rectangular wood, pontoon or wood, that is similar to that one. So it is submerged in fresh water, and this draught in water is how much? This is given you. In water, this is given you as 1.5 meter is given to you. I think. How much given to you in water? That one. In water that is given 1.5 meter. Okay. Okay. And that rectangular pontoon has width is given, length is given, brought 1.5 meter, and we have to find out this. What we have to find out? It's brought in sea water. You have to find out. Okay. So I think the specific gravity of the body is not given to us. Specific gravity of the body. Brought and 1.5 meter. Specific gravity body is not given to us. Specific gravity of the body is not given, I think, or else this 1.5 meter. Okay, let me check this question, because specific gravity body, I think it is not mentioned here. Okay, let me solve this question. Width 6 meter and draught of 1.2 meter, density is given U as 1000 kg per meter. Okay, let me write this one. What you can write? You can write the specific gravity of the body into, suppose this height. Suppose this height I am taking, this is h. Okay, so this is h will be equal to, this is specific gravity of the water into 1.5. Okay, so has specific gravity of body into h, specific gravity is 1 into this is 1.5. Okay, so here this specific gravity of the body will be equal to, this is 1.5 by this is h. Let me take equation 1. And suppose for sea water, and this is for sea water. Sea water is asking what is the this depth of immersion. Suppose this is same, this is height will be h. Now it is asking what is this, x is asking. So similar again, this is specific gravity of the body, so this is h will be equal to specific gravity of the water into this is sea water, specific sea water into this x. So this is how much? The specific gravity of the body, this is 1.5 by this is h into this is h. So specific gravity sea water is how much? This is 1.025. So density is given na. Specific gravity of sea water is how much? So density of the sea water by density of the water you have to do. This is 1025 by this is 1000. So this is 1.025. Okay. So 1.025 into, have to find out this x. So what is now x? Solve this one. What is this x? So x will be equal to 1.5 divided by this is 1.025. What is this depth of immersion? This will be coming out to be 1.46 meters. Okay, 1.46. So which one is correct? Correct answer for this question will be option C. Tanmay Samal is correct, and Vishnupad Raut is also correct. Alisa Agrawal is correct. Alisa Agrawal is correct. So you all are reading at the home, I think. What is the okay? This question you try to solve now. If you are free, just try to solve this question. I'm giving some time to you. Just try to solve this question, because this already I have solved for you. Okay, this question I already solved for you. This is question, just try, because two questions, similar question you already have solved. Okay, just do the practice. Give it to this 2016 question. That's why to build your confidence, just try. So last question you try and tell me the answer here. Just try. Just try it now, please, all of you. Then you will today will complete our class. Just try for the run, please, all students. Just try this question now, because I have also not solved this question. Let me try along with me. I'm not actually truly I'm saying this solution I have not solved. Let's both of you will try. Me also I'm trying. And so now what is saying is solid cylindrical of length h is given to you. diameter d is given to you, and relative density of this S, which floats in at neutral, already it is mentioned. Okay, already mentioned neutral equilibrium. It is floating in which water, and which its axis vertical. Read this question clearly. What is the ratio of H to D? If specific gravity is given 0.6. Okay, if specific gravity is given to 0.6. So now let me try. You also try. So this is my cylinder. Okay, and this is the surface. This is water. Okay, and the height of this one is how much? This is height. Suppose this is H, and this one is suppose D. I am taking D. Let me taking D. This one is my axis of the body, and this is the center of buoyancy. Here is the center of gravity. And if you see the top view will be look like circle because cylinder. This is my top view. This is XX. This is Y. This is Y. Diameter is this is D. Okay. Now we know the specific gravity of the body into this height will be equal to specific gravity of the water into the, suppose this depth of immersion. I am taking this one as X. Let me try. You also try. So this is X. So I can find out this X will be equal to, because this is water, so I can put this is 1. So this is 0.6 I think given to us. This is 0.6 already have. This is how much coming out to be. This is 0.6 H. Okay, we found out. Now this is for neutral equilibrium. This is for neutral equilibrium. Neutral equilibrium. What is this GM? The GM will be equal to 0. What does mean? This BM will be equal to this is BG. What is this BM? This is minimum moment of inertia of the plan of the body. How much volume has been submerged will be equal to this is how much? This is H minus X by 2. And very quickly I am solving. So what is the minimum moment of inertia? So this is pi d4. Pi, this is 64 divided by this is how much? This is pi by 4 into d square into this is X will be equal to H minus X by 2. So I can put this value here. I can put this value X here. So I can rewrite this equation as this is d square divided by this is 16 into this is 0.6 into H. Okay, will be equal to how much? This is H minus this is 0.6 H by this is 2. So this is 0.2 H. Okay. Now if you solve, this is H by D to the power whole square, it is asking. So this is 1 divided by 16. I mean 16 I'm going that side, and it will 1 by D. 1 by this is 1. 16 into this is 0.6 in 0.2 how much? This is 0.12. Okay, so H by D will be equal to this is root over of 1 by 16 into 0.1. Let me calculate, because I have not solved this question. How much? This is root over of 1 by 16 into, yes, I got it. This is 0.7. How much you are getting? How much? Yes, B is correct. B is correct. You already fast. You are very quick. So this is 0.72. So Dibakar Padi, Pragati Misra, Jasaswini Deuri, Visnupad Raut, Satyajit Raut, Abhinash Sahu, all are correct. So all are correct. So thank you all for today. Okay, I think we all are enjoying this class. Okay, so we are solving this ESE all previous year up to the buoyancy chapter, and some of the question are remaining. I will solve, or I will give you as assignment. If you, I think you can solve, because that is also very quick, very simple questions are there. Okay, and one thing is that you try for this lecture, and morning 10 AM it is actually there is a problem is there. Okay, morning 10 AM is there is a problem. So If you want, I can keep it in evening also, but I think 4 what is the problem with this 4 p.m.? I'm just asking, what is the problem with 4 p.m.? Alisa Agrawal, yes, I told you there is small problem here, so that's why I'm not able to keep the class at morning. That is only one problem, but evening I'm free, and if you ask me in this 4 o'clock to after this 9 o'clock I'm free. Within this period, if you want, I can keep, because I have to take the time to prepare this note, and I have to prepare all these slides for you, so there is a time is required, na? So do you agree with me? This class should I keep in evening, or should I continue in this current time period? So should I continue this class in current time period? Are you agree with me? If yes, then thumbs up, please do a thumbs up here. 7 p.m. There's the only 1 hour, na, 4 to 5, 4 to 5, or sometime it is going for 1 hour 13 minutes, 14 minutes. So 4 to 5, I think. What is the problem? You just take your lunch at 12 o'clock, and then after that you take a rest. At 4 p.m. again you wake up, and start at 4 p.m. we are starting. Okay, so 4 p.m. we will start the classes for 1 hour. So 4 to 5, I don't think it is a big problem for you, because we are not coming from the hostel to class. You are not coming to class, taking bath, lots of work you are doing. Simply you are waking up, just putting the earphone in your ear, and just listening what I'm saying. That is just one job. Okay, so I hope you can. So this current time I will start the class. I will keep tomorrow class also at this time. Okay, so for this today, your password is for your attendance, for your online attendance. So for your online attendance, go to the description part. Okay, go to the description part and use a password. That password is, so the password is 960. The password is 960, and this password is valid for, this is valid for 10 minutes. Okay, and one there is a Telegram channel. Don't worry, after this video the password will be valid for 10 minutes. Telegram channel is there, the civil IQ. Okay, in the Telegram channel you join, because WhatsApp there is a limit. The Telegram channel civil IQ, search that one, you can join. I am putting all the material, and go to the description part, and there is a PDF link will be there. PDF link will be there. You can download the PDF. Okay, and just one help you just do. Please subscribe. Please subscribe, like, and share my video with your friends, and put this bell icon. Just press this bell icon. Just press this bell icon for further notification. So thank you all. So I think all you are staying good at your home. Enjoy the time, enjoy the study with me. Thank you all. So your password use 960 for the today class. So thank you all.